What's good with it, people? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Let's talk about this shit, man, real quick. Let's switch gears and let's get into hip hop, right? Let's get into this battle rap shit. December 6th, Cassidy verse Easy the Block Captain in Philadelphia, right? Takeover Battle League. Get your pay-per-view. Let's talk about the shit. Now, let's get to it. It's a lot of shit that's been going on now. Real quick. Back in the day, right? Easy would have won. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean this. Check this out. Easy got the girl. Easy got the girl. And back in my era, that's what it was about. If it wasn't about the money, then you get the girl. And Easy got that shit. So to keep it 100 with you, I'm tired of hearing when I hear people battle Easy the same shit about Remy Papoose. For all my battle rap people, check this out. It's kind of the same angle that people was using against Danny Myers, calling his baby mom's a dolphin. So it's the same shit. That's all. If that's the only thing that you could do, then I don't think, me personally, I don't think Cassidy's gonna win the battle anyway. Now, why do I say that? I say that based off the fact that the last couple of battles that we seen Cassidy was trash. Goods, he got beat to what? And I'm being nice, giving him to what? Arsenal. Arsenal. The battle with Arsenal was in Philadelphia, right? The battle with Arsenal was in Philadelphia. I remember watching that shit. And the crowd in the second or first round was saying, what the fuck is he talking about? So, to keep it 100 with you, I haven't got the battle yet, and I'm debating on whether or not I should get it based on the fact I don't want to spend money to see Cassidy lose easy, right? No pun intended. But I don't want to see that shit. I, the last couple of battles that money that I spent on Cassidy, just it wasn't worth it. The face off get you, but it's only so much of that shit with the face off that you can even take real. Right? Let's keep it on it with you. It's only so much that you can take real within the face off. We don't know if that shit is talked about. We don't know. Cassidy face offs is kind of better than the battles. Right? Leave it in the comments. So it's a game time decision if I'm gonna even get the shit or not. But I got my bad. I got Easy winning 2-1. Easy. I think Easy's gonna win 2-1. Easy too dope. Look, check this out. Check this out for a second. Certain battle rap artists are just a movement, and that's what Easy is. Easy is a whole fucking movement. I watched Easy literally take down a lot of motherfuckers in battle rap. Just K Shine won the good him and Good battle. He won 2-1. I would love to see Easy versus Tay Rock. That would be the shit. That would be the shit. That's battles of all battles. Penmanship. Angles. But as far as Cassidy and Easy the Block Captain, I'm not, I think Easy, like I said, I think Easy gonna win. Okay? Let's talk hip hop. Right? Let's talk hip hop. Now, there's been a lot of shit going around with Max B getting out. Shout out to Max B. Somebody, I forget who it was like, Mike Epps, as a matter of fact, was like, we shouldn't celebrate motherfuckers getting out of prison. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I 50% agree with him, and I 50% don't. Right? Now, this is why I agree with him. It's based on what you went to jail for. Right? A lot of motherfuckers that get out went to jail for knocking a motherfucker down. Right? And when a motherfucker serve 20, 25 years, 30 years, technically, that motherfucker's supposed to be what they say, rehabilitated. Oh, shit. My bad on the word. But that motherfucker's supposed to be fixed, correct. As in the eyes of, you know what I'm saying, the motherfuckers that, the probation and all that other, you know what I'm saying, shit. So, to be locked down in confinement, that's supposed to be a celebration, especially a motherfucker that's been locked down for 30 fucking 40 years. And it's a lot of motherfuckers that's been locked down for that long, right, that didn't even do the fucking crime. They didn't even do the shit. So yeah, I do believe in some respects, you show a motherfucker who's been locked down, who been gone away, when they come out, what used to be a McDonald's now is a fucking apartment building, or a CVS, a dental building, a medical facility. To survive 30 years, 20 years, 5 years in prison, yeah, man. Hey, I ain't never been to prison. Don't want to go to prison. But Shout out to the motherfuckers that keep their mind strong and enduring. It's a lot of motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, they in better shape than a motherfucker that's out. So I do feel within Max B's situation, and let's keep it 100 with you, we've been hearing Max B was gonna come home since he been in jail. So to see Max B out, shout out. And I fuck with Max B, man. The wave. Check this out. Like I said, when I was talking about movements, right? Max B was a fucking movement. He was a movement by itself. Some artists are just movements by themselves. They don't really, all they need is just a push through the door. And that's what Jim Jones and Max B, that's, to me, that's what Jim Jones was to Max B, just a push through the door. Now, I can't wait for the day that when Is What It Is comes on, that we see Jim Jones in that motherfucker. Right? Just even as a special guest. Because you know what? To keep it 100 with you, Mace, Cameron, the movement that they had with Harlem World, Dipset, that kind of shaped who I am today. Based off of their music, being in the Bay, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to listen to something a little bit different. In Harlem World, Mace, Cameron was that difference. You know what I'm saying? And especially, come on, Mace. Like I said, y'all heard me talk about Mace in my past videos. Mace is a mo. I get why they call him Murder Mace. When you heard Harlem World, you didn't understand it. When he said, I was murdered, P. Diddy named me pretty. It was like, what? But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get penmanship. Motherfucking Mace penmanship is dope. It's not too many artists, right, that can give you a dope cussing album and then give you a dope non-cussing album. And that's what Mace did. That's what Mace did. Welcome Back is hella clean to me. Welcome Back is hella clean. Right? I know a lot of people don't like Welcome Back, but Welcome Back is hella clean. Okay? So, with even in You Heard Me in earlier podcasts, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, I was real critical on Jim Jones, but hey, check this out. Jim Jones done got better, okay? From the first time I really heard him rap on the Dipset album up until now, Jim Jones done got better. Now, I'm not about to sit up here and say he on Nas level, right? I'm not going to say that shit. I'm not going to say I think he can beat Jadakiss in the verses. I'm not going to say that. But Jim Jones has gotten better within his rhymes. Right? Let's keep it on it. French Montana. Do y'all remember French Montana in 2009? Up until now. So shout out to everybody that get better in their craft. Especially when you're around Bad Boy, you're going to get better. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get better. French was around. He was on Bad Boy Records. So, of course, you're going to learn how to make a fucking song. A radio hit. A street hit. French already had that. Max B already had the street anthems. put it to you like this. I can't even lie to you. If Max B did not go to jail, or even if he did just go to jail for like about a couple of years, right? Max B was doing what a lot of motherfuckers is doing now on songs. So Max B was a lightweight, a little bit ahead of his time when it comes to the music, because a lot of people are just now we get that he from Harlem. So guess what? He already had that swag. You know what I'm saying? Max B already had the swag, just like when Mace came out, when Cameron came out, right? Loon, they're a little bit different than other boroughs in New York. I should say they're more flat. Come on, Dame Dash was hella flashy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Would make sense based on, you know what I'm saying, their environment and their history. And not be in New York. So, and it's a lot of great artists out of Harlem, right? A lot of great hip hop artists out of Harlem. Especially when you look at battle rap, Loaded Lux, Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, T Rex. So, hell, Harlem produced Ether. So, the swag from Harlem is just incredible, especially for the artists, right? But I say that to say this. Check this out. I'm about peace. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to see Jim Jones on Is What It Is. Jim Jones has done a lot pushing the albums, coming out with the albums, doing certain things. So shout out to Jim Jones. Interesting character, interesting person. Love to meet and interview him one day. Because guess what? Jim Jones, after, you know what I'm saying, the Cameron shit, we we could not hear from Jim Jones. And he so sometimes certain things happen for a reason. And that's what I noticed in hip hop. Certain things happen. Shout out to Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs still together, do or die. Still together. There's a lot of groups that did not make it and could not weather the storm. So shout out to all the groups that was able to weather the storm and still together now that was together back then in the 90s. Roots. Outkast just got their, you know what I'm saying, their certificate as far as in the hip hop rock and roll Hall of Fame. So, you know, and guess what? Let's keep it 100 with you. Can you imagine Mace with Dipset? Mace on Rockefeller? We all know that Big L was going to Rockefeller, right? That's already been documented. So can you imagine that movement for a second? So, like, I didn't want to be on here too long. I'm about to get off here in a minute, but I just wanted to celebrate. Look, we gotta celebrate hip hop. Hip hop been through a lot of shit. Hip hop done been through a lot of shit. in all aspects of hip hop, all aspects of it. Whether it's battle rap, whether you like radio music, whether you like the underground, we have to celebrate it. Because let's keep it 100 with you. They have distorted the message of hip hop so much. The message has been distorted. A shout out to all my old heads that's still rapping. Hey, look, I support anybody. Mob Deep, good album. Clips, nice album. J Electronica, he has some shit that dropped. Go check it out. Four Eyes, he has some shit. Locksmith, Busy Bone. So let's celebrate hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate hip hop. All right. Happy Hump Day. I'm out. Peace.